Hello. We're experimenting with a new outfit today. I kind of like it. I liked today's outfit. Today is still Tuesday. It is 10:04 p.m., but I stopped work at 9:30. Still not great. But I mean, I got 2 log videos out and a reel and a short, and the comic episode 14 is fully drawn, so that means it's going to be coloring time and then it's going to get published. Sending out that second episode is going to be really nice because then I can finally reassure people that it's going to come out consistently again and we can start building reliable, consistent hype for it, which will be nice. But it's going to take a while to build up their reputation again. Oh man. But yeah, I didn't do any tasks today in terms of recovering a sense of artistic agency, but I did feel very assured in the fact that I was an artist today. That being, for my 8 a.m., we had an animator come visit, a very, very big name animator. And it was an amazing talk, by the way. She was a super cool person. Ended up talking to her after the talk because I really, really wanted to, just chat a little bit because she had so much experience and I really don't meet that many people who are actually in the industry. So she was kind of like the embodiment of my hopeful dreams and futures and whatever. And she was just really cool. We were chatting, and my 2 of my professors, who I've known pretty well, made a point to make sure that I got one-on-one time with her. They basically stood behind me and presented me like some, student that needs to talk to her. It was funny and kind of surreal. Like, what do you mean? 2 of my professors are basically announcing my presence to this hugely experienced animator and producer, and they're actually pushing for me to have a bright future. They believe in me, they have confidence in my skills, and they're actually advocating for me. Honestly. At first I thought it was just oh, such a sweet thing, I felt so special, but to have someone I respect actually really stick up for me and my career, it's a new feeling. And I gotta say, it feels so amazingly validating. It's oh my gosh, yes, I am an artist. But I ended up talking with her, and she knows the writer of Miraculous Ladybug. And she just gave me his contact information like it was nothing. I mean, I don't know if this will ever come to anything, but I'm gonna really, 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 really hope that it does, because what do you mean you just know the guy and you just gave me his contact information? And she was surprised when I said that Miraculous didn't reach out, which is really cool. She didn't seem really impressed by my work, which was really neat. And I'm calling it synchronicity, the fact that my show lined up very nicely. It was perfectly timed, my exhibition, because it's still up. I have to take it down tomorrow, actually. Sad, but I feel like it'll be very therapeutic to just tear it all down. It'll complete the life cycle of the show. It's still living right now. It needs to return to whence it came. But anyway, yeah, the fact that this visiting artist lined up with my show, and I ended up showing her my little corner of the exhibition, and she watched my animation reel on the wall for 5 minutes. And then she took my business card and my sticker, and like, I can't get over it. So maybe there's hope for my future after all. I was feeling so down in the dumps for like the last week. Because I mean, I guess the reality is just hitting me, that the fact that we've reached the halfway point in April. Like, these are the last few weeks of being in college. I bought my cap and gown today. So I guess just impending reality, money, job, future, blah, stuff like that. I gotta say, stress-wise, I was not exactly relaxed today. I would be lying if I said that I was completely breathing freely and all that stuff. I'm still feeling uptight. I think it's because I really am super behind on a couple projects, but I need to have those boundaries in my life where like I can still exist peacefully no matter how poorly my projects are going. Like, I know I'm an artist, and you know that I have a lot of personal stakes in all of my projects just because I put my heart and soul into them, but I gotta be able to live. Just there wasn't a lot of time for like fun little silly side projects today. It was still pretty busy, still pretty packed, because, you know, show's not over yet. So I meant that as a figure of speech, but I mean, that still works. I do have my collage of favorite things, though, as my wallpaper now on my computer. I'm looking at it right now, and I like it very much. It does make me feel a little happy every time I look at it. It's like, oh, home, peace, and joy, and love, and all the things that I love in life. It's nice. Oh, crazy thing though. Last night, I had a dream that I was friends with a ghost that lived in a broken piano. But people were trying to like get rid of the piano, and I was protecting it. I was like, no, this is my friend, you can't hurt it. And then I helped the ghost find peace, and by the end of the dream, it rejoined the universe. It was the soul was settled. And I felt very happy. I felt proud of myself and happy for the ghost. I don't know why, but I've been meaning to bring it up throughout the day. I was gonna maybe make a comic or like an illustration of it, but I couldn't. I just ended up drawing the piano in my notes. But, interesting. It was fun. But I feel like there's something else I want to say today. But, well, I mean, it's just I couldn't get out of my head today. I was trying so hard to focus on what I should be doing, what I should do next, what's the optimal thing for this or that. It was hard to just live in the moment, I guess, today. Even though it was a beautiful day and the sun was shining and this and that, I still I didn't feel present. I didn't feel, safe enough in the moment to really be there or something. I'm not sure. But, I don't like not being present. Being present is great. It makes me feel alive. It just means, I can't really plan ahead. So I think the solution here is the solution we've been circling back to every couple days. It's the schedule. Just set it up at the beginning of the day and then follow it. Stop trying to think I know better and like rewriting the schedule halfway through the day. No. Just follow through. And I did today, mostly. I wrote down 4 things on my calendar, which I use as my to-do list, and by the end of the day, all 4 were crossed off. Nothing was added, nothing was changed. It's just that's what was what. I don't know. I'm back to trying to create a sense of safety for myself, I guess. Because, yeah, I still really beat myself up a lot. Not even that. I was just completely and utterly dissatisfied with my successes. Just, any positive feedback would not register. Which is a shame. So something just has to click in there where I just realize, oh wait, I'm actually cool. And I tried to make it a point halfway through the day to like actually sit and absorb the fact that cool things happened today and it's because I worked hard for them. And that maybe people liking my art means that I'm cool too. You know, because every painting is a self-portrait. It is your soul reflected in the art. So, yeah, it's easy to appreciate and love my art, my work, because I see it as like a separate little world that I can escape in. Because art has always been there for me. It's been that one consistent thing that I held on to my whole life. So I guess I see it as separate from myself. It's my practice. It's my, you know, my little creative zone. Outside of that, I'm me. And I'm not very nice to this me. I'm nice to the work. I really value the work a little too much. So we're just trying to make sure that this me outside of the work gets loved too. And you know what? Yeah, I think spending less time working also makes sure I value the me outside of work. So yeah, I just need to remember, I gotta keep reminding myself that I don't know better. I should follow the schedule even if I think that I could get more work done or it's gonna be useless or whatever. Just take a breath. Although, before I end this, I will say I did pretty well on staying off my phone throughout the day. I think I had just about an hour average. That's really good. Yeah. I haven't checked it in my messages today on Instagram or anything, so. Yep. Tomorrow's deinstall day, and you know what? I'm tired. I'm gonna stop talking because I'm gonna have to wake up early. And I stayed up kind of late last night because I stayed up super late writing, which was very fun. I love remembering how much I love to do things sometimes. Yeah. Things right now seem like I'm circling back. It seems like I'm taking a step back and I'm losing progress. However, things are different. There are these little tiny changes in my mentality, in how I see myself, in how I see the causes of these struggles and these struggles themselves. Things are not the same. It doesn't feel like big, shiny, happy, amazing progress, but it is progress. Okay, I am doing the work, and honestly, I might be doing too much work again. Gotta, like, actually take a step back. So, I am okay. I'm right where I'm supposed to be. Yeah. And, you know, staying present helps with that little, catch-22. So many of these overthinking things they're all just loops. It's all just loops and paradoxes that your brain just well-worn paths that you keep falling into and circling and circling. At a certain point, you just have to accept that a good thing is true and move on. And it's really hard because it feels like you're lying to yourself because it's unfamiliar and you didn't take the time to overthink the reason why. So it feels like you're being silly, but that's actually the way to get out of it. Just, yeah, believing in yourself, trusting yourself, and trusting the world. Yeah, I'm hardcore zoning out right now, and my contacts are sticking to my eyeballs. So, good night, and I'll see you in log 80. Whoa! Even bigger number. Crazy. And yeah, hopefully I'll be doing more tasks tomorrow.